Right, so another candid moment. What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I think it's 8:10 exactly. So here we are talking in San Antonio, Texas. I've been really wanting to go outside and videotape my surroundings because it's so foreign to me. It's so culture shock in the sense that I guess for the last 26 years I've lived in really small towns and they got smaller and smaller. It's taken me a moment to get comfortable in myself and my surroundings, even though it's my father's house and there's family. Because in my mind, there's been so much upheaval in the last 2 years in my life of moving and struggling with alcoholism and just the whole, like I said, when you think you know, you don't know. You don't know. The difference is now is that I used to really question my thoughts, and I used to really kind of question or have guilt or doubt about the feelings I had, or thought that I had to explain myself to myself, and it would always reflect in my videos too. As I look back, there's a lot of questioning, a lot of, yeah. And it's kind of, and I'm not even really trying. So the interesting part is that I've had an epiphany lately about how, I'm totally doing the opposite of what I normally would do in life, like freak out and die and cry and just feel like I'm against the wall and I have to run and give me all the alcohol in the world. I just want to say that if you're an addict or an alcoholic, when I tell people that's a forever struggle, and somebody told me, why does it have to be forever? Well, in reality, it never goes away. I've been to AA meetings where people have been sober for 50 years and they continuously go to AA on a regular basis. And because it's that insidiousness of addiction, it's like anything. Being addicted to sex, food, I don't know, video games. There's no such thing as moderation. There is, but there isn't. When it comes to overindulgence in certain things, you think you can moderate it, never works out that way. And a lot of addictions are motivated by emotional distress, mental health, PTSD, the things you haven't solved or not willing to solve, or you're not ready to solve, or you don't recognize it yet, and it takes a lot of practice. And I'm very proud of myself for the fact that all the practice I've had in the past, I had lots of trials and errors. There's not a lot of good moments that I can look back on that I've totally recorded and but that's okay. That's okay. I think what matters in life is that we all experience these things, and some of us more than others, and some of us don't see it as others do, and I don't have answers to that. I question, how come there's some people that go through life and they never, and you hear their problems, or you're a part of their problems, or you listen, or you're just like that person in their life, and how it seems to be so much more than it has to be. But then again, you have to be a person who sees it in different ways, and that doesn't make anybody any better or any more evolved than others. We all are on our own timeline in life, and the goal is not to be perfect, because there's no such thing, and the goal is not to sit there and get better and then judge. I do not like people who get better and then all they do is want to tear down. Well, it's a work in progress. It's a very personal, selfish endeavor. And when I say selfish, not in the bad way, I mean, sometimes a lot of people are doing for others, and others get used to that. And so when you step back and say no or take time for yourself, they take it very personally. And I've been there with my children like that, and actually I allow myself to take it personally because I'm their mom. So it's another dynamic in that aspect, but that's how I perceive it, and that's how I operate. There's no notion in There is nothing in growth that is right or wrong. It's just kind of like there's no such thing as grieving bad. You can't tell someone how to grieve. You can't tell. There's no such thing because we all are individuals with a commonality of being human. And recently, I have been very, very, dare I say, enlightened, or I had an awe moment of working with my patients that I've learning to just, pick your battles. If it doesn't concern you, really, you should not stand in there. And I lived a life a lot where people like to interject their opinions when it came to like parenting, and of course drugs and alcohol were always an aspect in certain ways. And yeah, my brain hurts to think about it. I've already gone over it, but I just want to say I'm really happy at this moment in time. And for the first time, I haven't really overthought about what I'm going to do in the future, or what I need to do, or freak out about it. I just know that my heart's in a certain place. I know that I'm loved by my family, and I know that I'm loved by somebody. I never thought I could have love like that. I didn't realize that I deserve reciprocity. I mean, who knew? Anyhow, I'm going to make this brief. It's already 6 minutes, but I just want to say, like, shout out to love, and shout out to tomorrow's another day, and be grateful, appreciate the little things. Nothing good comes easy, and I swear to God, none of this is easy. Because, like, 3 months ago, I wouldn't be talking this way. If I look back at my videos and the shit that I didn't post, I'm just like, wow. And I don't know. It's a growth thing. So if y'all are on a path or a journey of growth, however it should come, if you have to question yourself, or if you have doubt about the feelings you're having, then you probably aren't in alignment. And I just realized that now. And it's a very interesting feeling. It's never too late to mend, and love and light. And I miss you, Timothy Jr. and Madison. I really, really wish somebody would just tell me what's up. And I love you, Sean. I miss you so much. And we will be back together again. And, I mean, we're not apart, but in distance, it's perception. Love and light, y'all. And happy Friday. Be safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Love and light. Bye. Aquarius out.